And moving on to our next topic, bicycles.
Yes, well, I have a graph over here that shows the trend in total bicycle ownership in the country. And as you can see, it continues to rise every year. And it said one of the reasons behind the growth is the availability of bicycles for various purposes, such as sports bike and electric assist bike.
Well, I've noticed a lot of fancy-looking bicycles on the streets nowadays, plus more bike paths. And I also know that on weekends, some parks set aside special lanes for cyclists.
Ah, yes, that seems to be the case. And the government is also quite keen to promote cycling as a way to improve the health of citizens. And amid this, some companies are hoping to tap into this new demand. So take a look.
At a multi-purpose facility in Tokyo, a certain event was being held in September. Lined up are bicycles. Here, about 50 of the latest bicycles for adults and children are on display. Attracting particular attention are electric bicycles. They are all high-priced models. But that doesn't deter visitors from taking them out on test rides.
I want one. It's really easy to ride.
Bicycle ownership in Japan has continued to grow, partly riding on the popularity of electric models. Amid this, governments are working to set up relevant infrastructure and rules.
We're eager to promote bicycles. In that sense, we're happy to hear any good ideas.
Tokyo Governor Yoichi Masuzoe plans to double the number of public bicycle lanes by fiscal 2020 and is pushing the creation of a cyclist-friendly city. Itself to tap into new demand. At a shop in the city, noticeable is the large number of women. They appear to be comparing the different models.
This used to be a business in which many of the customers were men, but since the spring, there's been a sharp increase in women.
At this shop, the number of women customers has increased from 20% to 50%. The big jump was the result of a certain strategy. So, what exactly did they do? The secret is the display facing the street. On the poster is an anime character.
It used to be a typical display you'd find at a bicycle shop. But we put a poster of an anime character and the actual bicycle he rides.
The anime is based on a popular comic book that has sold 10 million copies to date. Many of the fans of this anime are young women. The store's display generated particular interest from this group of consumers. There's another gimmick to draw people in.
We began selling the official jersey that was only sold online. We're the only actual store where you can get it.
In a space near the entrance visible from the outside, a school jersey worn by the character is displayed. They also began selling other related goods, such as bottles to entice people to walk in.
That's the biggest reason. So I wanted to have a look.
Many of the women go for the sports-type road bike featured in the anime. Especially popular is a high-priced model costing more than $2,000. The shop says average customer spending has increased by nearly $400 from last year. One woman arrives to pick up her bike. Saori Sasaki is planning to buy a road bike after seeing the anime.
I became interested in cycling because the manga and anime made it seem like you don't have to be good at sports to do it.
It's her first time to buy a serious bike.
I don't quite know how to use this.
Pull it inward to switch to a lighter gear.
Ms. Sasaki will be buying a 2015 model of Bianchi, a well-known Italian brand. The price?
That'll be $2,300.
Ms. Sasaki pays in cash.
It's exciting. Like my world is opening up.
She rides back home on her brand new bicycle.
Until now, cycling was seen as something for hardcore guys. It doesn't matter what the motivation is, whether it's an anime. I'm happy just as long as people give it a try and enjoy it.
Bicycles are being seen as a promising market. But will these new moves help it pedal higher?